Hello, good evening and very warm welcome to you all on my channel Moment with Prasuna. I hoped you liked my previous video on anger management and how to cope with anger. So I have a different topic for today, which is confidence building. If you're not a really confident person, if you're trying yourself to become confident, there are some tips which might be useful for you. So this video for you all. How to increase your confidence. Learning how to be confident is a process of uncovering your beliefs that are causing you self-doubt. That means that are causing you to hold yourself back. First of all, you have to ask yourself what kind of questions or self-negative talks that you're having within your brain, within your mind. So sit down and think, what am I telling myself? If the things that come to your mind are, for example, I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough, I'm a failure, people don't like me. If you are having these kind of talks, that means definitely you are setting yourself for a failure and also to have very low self-esteem and eventually very low confidence. So number one, stop having those self-negative talks. As we all know, thoughts are extremely powerful. Whenever you create a thought, you put your attention, your energy and your emotion there. So it is crucial that you start creating positive thoughts, positive self-talk, which eventually result in positive outcomes. Number two, sifting your patterns of your thoughts and asking things like, why should I not try and work towards my dream? Why would I waste my time on anxieties instead of focusing on my strengths? So if we start having this kind of probing questions, why am I not doing this? Eventually you'll get the answer. When you get the answer, when you start asking these questions, when you ask better question, you will definitely get a better answer. You have that answer within yourself. So instead of having self-negative talks, start asking questions that will actually make you think, why am I not doing this? Number three, knowledge is power. We all know this. When you have knowledge, you have power. When you have power, you have confidence. So constantly invest yourself on learning new things, doing new things, so that you have knowledge and then you become powerful within yourself. Then you come out becoming very confident. Number four, put yourself for a challenge. Like I said, like you're learning, similarly you're learning yourself a new hobbies that you always wanted to do, but you never had a confidence. You were always hesitant about. Simple example, let's say you're not confident enough to talk to people, new people. So that's the key thing. Whatever you feel fearful of, whatever you feel you're hesitant of, try to step into that uncomfortable zone. Number five, identifying your blind spots. As we all know, vehicle, they have blind spots. Like the car that we drive, you have blind spots on your right, on your left, on your back. That means that is actually blocking your view to see the other vehicles. Similarly, as we human beings, we have our blind spots as well. So it's very important to find out what are those things that I'm not aware of. It could be your limiting beliefs, such as I can't do it. When in fact, if you try, you can do those things. For example, let's say I can't swim, but if you go ahead, if you learn a lesson, you will be able to do that. So that kind of limiting belief, I can't do this, I'm not good enough. Those kind of limiting beliefs you have to stop. Number seven, acknowledging your flaws, acknowledging your weaknesses. This is very important and this is key. When you are aware of your weaknesses, that's when you will start growing. That's when you will start making yourself better. When you know your weaknesses, you will be able to find out how can I improve? How can I be better? So always find out what are your weaknesses and how can I be better. Number eight, have a habit of creating to-do list. Another very important and very powerful tool. Once you create a to-do list for today or for a week, then stay focused. And at the end of the day, you go back and see how much you achieved. If you have not achieved, so next day try to achieve. Once you are consistent, that's when you will have the confidence as well. Number 9, get out of your comfort zone, which I mentioned earlier as well. Creating new hobbies, joining a gym, joining a sports club, meeting new friends. So coming out of that fearful comfort zone, that's when you need to start from today. Very important, and which is my favorite, writing a letter to your future self. What does this mean? So let's say, just imagine that you are super confident woman or super confident man, although even if you are not. So write a letter thinking and feeling how does it feel like to become confident, and get into that emotion and write it down. If you start creating this habit of writing it down, definitely this positive thoughts, positive writing, it will happen. You will manifest, start becoming confident. Next one, having a weekly exercise routine. This weekly exercise routine is to create that discipline within yourself so that you follow every week. Next one, overcoming your fears. This is similar like coming out of your comfort zone. How do you overcome your fears? You just have to go in there. You have to just think, and you just have to feel what is the deep root cause of your fears. What is causing you to have that fear? Once you go deep into yourself, once you find out the cause, that's when you have to start working on your root cause of your fear. How do you do that? To feel the fear, and you have to process that emotion. Sit with the fear, sit with the emotion that you have, and eventually emotion, it never stays with us. It comes and goes, it comes and goes. So what you are doing, what do I mean by processing your emotion? Means you feel that the fear or sadness or any kind of feeling that you have, feel it and it will pass through. It's like a water flowing in the river. So always feel each and every emotion that you have. Next one, reading every single day. As I said earlier, knowledge is power. If you create a habit of reading book, reading journal, reading anything that you like every day, you'll become more disciplined. So when you have knowledge, when you have power, when you have discipline, that's when the confidence comes from. Another important, very, very important, stop comparing yourself to others, your friends, your family, whoever you are comparing to. If your friend is earning more salary than you, if your friend is more handsome or beautiful than you, do not compare. This is very bad habit. Actually, if you start comparing yourself, instead of building confidence, you will go the other way around. You will have low self-esteem, you will have a low confidence, everything gets worse. So stop from today comparing yourself. Only you can compare yourself to yourself. So compare, see where you are today, and in a month time, see where you are. That's when you are allowed to compare. You're not allowed to compare to anyone else. Another important tool. Next one, surround yourself with positive people who inspire you, who help you to grow, who help you to come out of that comfort zone, come out of that self-negative talks, and especially those people who were, let's say, once in lifetime they were a failure and they have become a very successful person. They have become a very positive person. If you have a friendship or if you network with those kind of people, you will actually learn from their journey. Having friends, those who have made a huge progress in their life. So these were the tips on building confidence. Hope you liked and it was useful. If you liked, do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe and share my channel. I will come up with another useful video again. Until then, take care and bye-bye.